Hello everyone, welcome to Real Science Challenge. I'm Kent Louie, science teacher and talking head, broadcasting from beautiful Vancouver, Canada. Now, quick question, are you happy with your unit plans? Or do you go through them and afterwards wonder if you really hit everything you're supposed to? And did you do it as well as you'd hoped? And was there a better way? Now, to be honest, I fall into this latter category. And of course, we're all taught in our teacher education programs to plan everything at the beginning of the unit. But you know, things don't always go as planned. You know, life happens. So today, I'm sharing a quick organizer I've used lately at the end of a unit to see what outcomes I actually covered so that I can revamp my unit plan for the better next time around. But before I continue, handouts for this episode can be found at realsciencechallenge.com/EP48. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now first, a quick shout out to Kent Rockwell, fellow Burnaby science teacher, for sharing this with me, a map of the assignments and tests he has students complete that all connect to a skill we're supposed to assess students on. In British Columbia, we're supposed to assess students on 6 competencies, also known as skills or practices. Number 1, questioning and predicting. Number 2, planning and conducting. Processing and analyzing. Evaluating, applying and innovating. And finally, communicating. Now, in the Next Gen Science Standards, or the NGSS, these are known as science and engineering practices. Now, according to Mr. Rockwell's map, he assesses his Chem 12 students' ability to question and predict through these assignments, Lab 18A, Lab 18B, Le Chatelier's principal assignments, a KSP lab, and a weak acid titration assignment. Now, the advantage of planning this way is that it does 2 things. Number 1, it makes sure that each competency is covered equally, so I don't assess one skill like 5 times and the other skill 1 time. And number 2, this type of overview frees me from the homework or tests I need to formally mark and include in my marks book. Thus, I don't have to collect and mark everything. There could be some things we do in class that are just for practice, and therefore I might give a completion mark. And these completion marks or homework checks don't go into the overall mark, just towards their work habits. And ultimately, this saves me time because I don't have a stack of marking, collecting everything and marking everything all the time. But of course, before we do all that, we first need to know what we're going to assign to meet each goal. So, I applied Mr. Rockwell's template at the end of my chemistry unit this year because I wasn't so organized at the beginning. And I did this with my grade 9s to see what I covered. And here are the results. As you can see, I have a lot of things for processing and analyzing for this one skill and nothing on this skill, questioning, predicting. So 2 things that it tells me I need to do going forward. Number 1, I need to add some more questioning and predicting assessments to my other units, my biology unit or my physics unit going forward this year. And number 2, it tells me that next year, I probably need to add a couple of ways to assess this skill, questioning and predicting, in the chemistry unit. Now, I encourage you to take a few minutes to do the same thing at the end of one of your unit plans to help you create a better one next time. One that hopefully covers everything you need and also saves you time when it comes to marking. That's it for this episode. Please smash the like or subscribe button or leave a comment below. And handouts once again are at realsciencechallenge.com/EP48. Thanks for watching. Let's talk science again soon.